Hi, Ian Dainty here again. And today I want to talk to you about two types of strategies that you need to have for your business. One is offline and one is online. Now, I know everybody's saying that you need an online strategy, and really that's what I'm going to promote a little later this week. But I also believe there are some things that you should be doing offline that a lot of people may have forgotten about and aren't doing anymore. So let's look at the two different strategies. The first one I look at is offline strategy. And your biggest and best way to market is to your current clients. A lot of people don't understand that, but if you've got big clients, then you should be looking at other departments that you can market to, or you should be looking at different products and services you can offer either yourself or through partners. And a lot of people miss this opportunity. So there's their first thing you should be doing is marketing to your current clients. You should be marketing referrals. And a lot of people say that's how I get my business, but they don't do it in a formal way. And you should be doing that all the time with each client. And there is a formal structure to do that. And if you're interested, then I can show you how to do that. But always be using referrals. Direct response marketing mailings. Now, sending out mailings, of course, is a little more expensive, but it can work. And direct response means you'll send them out something, and they would respond to you, and you give them something like a white paper or a brochure or a technical paper, something like that. So that's what direct response means. It means they put up their hand and say, yes, I'd like something. Direct response is also great for online, and we'll get to that in a sec. You can run seminars. Now these are really good too because you actually get to get in front of people and show them what you can do, and you connect with them in a way that you can't a lot of times online, because they can see you, shake hands with them, you can have a discussion with them. Seminars are still a very, very good way to market your business, and of course it's offline. You can do trade shows. Now, I'm not a real big believer in trade shows unless you do it really well. And there's a whole bunch of steps you have to go through to do it well. But just to show up and hope people are going to come to your booth is not a good way to do it. And if you're interested in that too, I can tell you. But they still can be effective if you do it the right way. User groups can be a very effective way. If you've got quite a large client base, you should be having a user-based conference every year where you bring your users in, and the people who use your product, especially if it's software, they can talk about it, and they should pay for it. You don't have to pay for this. They should pay for it. And it's another effective way to market on or offline, rather. So you can see there's still strategies you should be using in your offline marketing that will help you grow your business. Everything shouldn't necessarily be online all the time. Having said that, though, let's now look at an online strategy through social media. Now, everybody lumps online into social media, but there are some other things, too, that I don't know whether they're social media or not, but everybody talks about your online strategy and really is your social media. As I mentioned before, your website is your best marketing tool, whether that's online or offline, and you put events on it, etc. If you're running a seminar or any type of event, then you should be looking at doing your website. And we're going to talk about that too. And you need to have your website do the other factors that we've talked about earlier. You need good content, and that's a good way to do it is through your blog and looking at distributing your content through other channels, whether it be through YouTube or through article sites and video sites. There's all kinds of things. So content should be distributed throughout so that you get backlinks to your site, and then people will find you. As I mentioned, videos are very good, and YouTube is something everybody should be using. And you can use audio. Enough of us don't use audio enough, where we put up, say, an interview with somebody or do a teleseminar. I'll talk about that in a sec, where you or just describe certain things through audio. And people still use audio. They can take it with them and plug it into their DVD player in their vehicle when they're traveling other places, which obviously they can't do with videos. Although I'm sure some people would try it, as you know. But anyway, audio is an excellent way to market. And, of course, things like white papers, guides, technical reports, all of these things are really good for people to download that they can print or read off their computer or read off their tablets or whatever. So all of these strategies you should be following in your online strategy. And I'm going to talk about how to do this with a course or program I'm going to be announcing a little later this week. There are some other things you could do too. One is LinkedIn. I still think that's probably the best B2B, the other best B2B strategy you can use. Whoops! Somehow I've snuck one underneath here. Email marketing is another one you should be using. You should have a list. You should be building a list, and you should be marketing to that list all the time. But you should also be giving them content all the time. And I'll get into that, what an email strategy is in a minute. But you should be using email marketing. Talked about YouTube is another good way to market, and an excellent way for you to get noticed and found on the web. Forums and blogs. You should be looking at different blog posts and forum areas where you can comment on different topics that relate to your particular business, and then make sure that you can get a backlink to your particular blog and website. So these are excellent ways for you to market your business. Twitter we've talked about in the past, putting out tweets and at least probably once a day and following some people. And then there's a Facebook and Facebook fan page. Now for business, a Facebook fan page, I'm not totally sold on whether Facebook fan page is great for B2B yet, but certainly for B2C it is. But it's something that we're going to look at through the program that I'm talking about later. But you should have a Facebook, first of all, for your own profile, and secondly, a Facebook fan page for your business. Here's some other things that you should look at for your online strategy. Pay-per-click with AdWords and Facebook, particularly AdWords, because it can drive traffic to your site very quickly. AdWords has become a little pricey, but if it's done right and done with an expert, and I've been able to do that, become an expert at AdWords, then you can drive traffic to your site very quickly as opposed to the other social media, which takes a while, but it's still very effective. But AdWords, you can drive traffic to your site very quickly. You have webinars and teleseminars that you should be running all the time, and that should be done to your to your email list. And you can webinar, of course, is what this is. You can do this through a webinar, or a teleseminar, of course, is just through the phone. But these are effective ways to market your business. RRS feeds, which originally were called RDF, or site summary, and it's often dubbed a really simple syndication, but it's other people call it a rich site summary. And what it is just a family of web feed formats used to publish frequently updated work such as blogs and news, headlines, audio, video, etc. So that's something you could be using and probably should be. Public relations or feeds that you should be using. PR Web is a great one. Press release, actually, could stand for public relations or press release. PR Web is through press releases where if you've got something to announce, or you keep it going every month about things that you're doing and an event that you're doing, are great ways to publicize your business through social media and the web. Affiliate marketing is great if you can get affiliates, and there are a number of ways you can do this, but affiliate marketing is just like really hiring another sales guy on the web, and they'll help you market your products for you. Joint ventures, where you work with people, they sell your products and you sell their products on the web. So all of these things are really, really good ways for you to market your business. As you can see, there's a lot of them, and it takes an awful lot of effort to understand and learn all of these. That's what I want to talk to you about in my announcement a little later this week. So what I want you to do is stay tuned this week. Whoops, I put next week. I should have said this week. For more videos and a special offer to help you get more business by using social media, and talking a little further about all of these things that I'm going to announce a little later this week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. In the meantime, I'd like you to leave your comment below and like this video if you would, and share it with your friends. It's also on YouTube, and let other people know that there are different ways that they can market, and these are just some of the ways that everybody should be looking at in order to get your business online. Thanks a lot. Until next time.